Magic Detective, starring the world's greatest magician, Blackstone. He tells you the inside story of The Educated Dummy. And right after the story, Blackstone will explain tricks that you yourself can perform. Reveal the guarded secrets of the world's greatest living magician. Now stand by for Blackstone, the Magic Detective.
Uses in his...
And here we are with Blackstone in his magic studio, surrounded by all the cabinets and other equipment that he uses in his show. Look, Mr. Blackstone, when you go out on tour, do you have to carry all this stuff with you?
I'll say he does.
Well, what about the time we played that benefit for the war bond drive? I hardly took anything when I worked that show, Rhoda.
Boy, did you work that night. If it hadn't been for you, all the dough they raised would have done a disappearing act.
Say, what is all this? Sounds like another case of the magician turning detective. What happened, Blackstone?
Well, I was the feature and was supposed to come on at the end of the program. I was waiting in the dressing room.
Gee, Blackstone, there's a lot to be said about playing benefit.
What do you mean?
Well, we never got a dressing room like this in a theater.
Oh.
Panel walls, books, a fireplace. Old man Grendel must have a pile of dough.
He has, Rhoda.
What's this benefit for?
War bonds.
Oh.
With all of Grendel's rich friends, they may raise $20,000 or $30,000.
Ooh.
What act's on now? Isn't it about time for us?
I'll open the door and see.
And now, Willie, what's the shape of the earth?
Why, it's square.
No, Willie, no. Think again. It's the same shape as my cuffling.
Golly, what corn.
Look, suppose you go on out there and catch the act, and then call me when I'm to go on.
Just because I work for you, Blackstone, there's no reason to make me listen to that junk.
Run along. There's a good girl.
Okay.
Do you know why the sky never falls down, Willie?
Well, the sky's like a roof, see? And there are beams that keep it up. Moonbeams.
Oh, great Scott, what I go through for Blackstone.
What's the matter, Miss Brand?
Grendel, nothing's the matter, really. I just don't like this act very much.
Confidentially, neither do I, but after all, there's only one Blackstone. Where is he, by the way?
He's in the dressing room.
Well, what are you doing out here if you don't like the act?
I'm waiting for Blackstone's cue. Oh, well, I guess the act's over. You'd never know it by the applause. I'll go get Blackstone. You're on next, boss.
Okay, Rhoda. Oh, hello, Voxola. How'd the act go?
Well, it's a tough audience. I hope you have better luck than I did. All my gags laid eggs.
You're telling me.
Well, I'm going to leave my friend Willie in here and come out and catch your act. There you are, Willie.
Okay, boss.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that I introduce the...
Oh, hey, Blackstone, you're on.
Coming, Voxola?
I'm right with you. I'll stand over here.
Oh, boy, that last gag of his about the moonbeams holding up the sky, I've never heard such corn.
Voxola said that?
No, the dummy did.
You sure it was the dummy who said moonbeams?
Well, of course I'm sure.
Moonbeams. Up. Moonbeams. That's funny.
On stage, Blackstone. Curtain.
Come on, let's go, Rhoda.
Fine show, Blackstone. We appreciate your being here.
Thank you, Mr. Grendel.
Would you come into the study for a moment? Your dressing room, I mean. There's a little something I want to ask you.
Why, of course, Mr. Grendel.
After you, Blackstone.
Thank you.
Grab him, man. Grab him.
Hey, what is this? Take your hands off of Blackstone.
Get the handcuffs on him.
What's this all about?
Those cuffs are on you, Blackstone. You can't get away.
What's the big idea?
Search him, men.
Hey, who are those guys?
Those guys, as you call them, are private detectives.
Well, Mr. Grendel, I'm sorry to seem impatient, but I would like to know what this is all about.
And money's not on him, Mr. Grendel.
I didn't think it would be. He's hidden it somewhere.
What money? Now, look here, you big clunk.
The money that was raised by the benefit tonight has been stolen. $25,000.
What's that got to do with Blackstone?
Plenty, Miss Brand. He's the only man who could possibly have stolen it. Now, you can't deny that you were alone in this room here all evening, can you?
No?
Oh, what's that got to do with it?
The money was stolen from the secret hiding place in this room.
You mean $25,000 was hidden in that secret panel over the fireplace?
And that proves it. You knew about the secret panel.
So would anyone who was observant.
I didn't.
That bulge over there shows that the wood is either warped or that there was a hinge that sprung.
You admit that you spotted it.
Oh, well, am I intruding? Blackstone. Well, what's the matter? What's happened?
You told me earlier that Blackstone was in this room alone.
Why, yes.
Maybe you took the money, Voxola. Anybody can think up gags as corny as yours.
Voxola left with us, Rhoda. You remember that?
What are you trying to alibi him for, Blackstone?
After Voxola left you, Blackstone, he was with me until after the money turned up missing. Well, that proves he's innocent.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Grendel. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'll take my bag and my ventriloquist figure and go. I have to make a train.
Just a minute, Voxola.
Yes, Blackstone?
Tell me what holds up the sky.
Oh, that gag of mine. They're the moonbeams.
A gag of yours or a gag of your dummies?
Well, the dummy springs the gag.
Let me hear him say it.
Now, really, Blackstone.
Go ahead, Voxola.
My act is over.
On the contrary, your act is just beginning. Hand me that dummy, Voxola.
Okay, get away from me.
I'll take it.
He stopped the dummy.
You're hurting me.
Oh, hey, the dummy's come to life.
It isn't a dummy, it's a midget.
I've got the midget. You fellas grab Voxola.
Oh, they got him. Here, you dopes. Get the cuffs off Blackstone and put him on that phony ventriloquist.
The money. It's all here in Voxola's bag.
So Voxola was a crook faking a ventriloquist act with a midget for a dummy.
That's right. And it was another mystery solved by magic.
Wonderful. But tell me, Blackstone, how did
I catch on? Well, Voxola added a few of his own gags to a stock ventriloquist's dialogue. That's what gave him away.
You know, that stupid business about the moonbeams holding up the sky.
I don't get it.
Well, try saying it. Say moonbeams.
Moonbeams. What about it?
You're moving your lips, aren't you?
Moonbeams, moonbeams. Why, yes, I am.
But when the dummy said it, Voxola didn't move his lips. It was the dummy talking, you see.
No, I don't see.
No regular ventriloquist uses the sounds M, B, or P. They all require lip movement.
Their spiels were all planned to avoid them.
Moonbeams, moonbeams.
Better try some other word if you want to be a ventriloquist.
Well, suppose I stop trying to make like Voxola and you show us some tricks, Blackstone.
All right. For a change, let's try a card trick.
Good. I suppose you start by asking me to take a card.
If he does, I'll shoot him.
Well, just for that, Rhoda, you can step outside until the trick is over.
Okay, but I'll be back.
Well, do I take a card?
No. What you take is this piece of paper. I have written something on it, but don't unfold it until I tell you.
Very well.
Now, here on the table, I put two piles of playing cards face down.
Yes.
I want you to take one pile and leave the other.
All right. Which pile do I take?
Well, that's up to you. But at the same time, you are going to take the pile of cards that I predicted on that paper.
But I can take either pile?
Yes. But your mind will be so influenced by mine that the prediction cannot fail.
We'll see about that. What if I just shut my eyes and grab?
Eyes open or eyes shut, the prediction cannot fail.
Eeny, meeny. Well, never mind. I'll take the pile on the right.
Good. Now open the piece of paper and find out what it says.
All right. Here it is. It says, you will take the 7 pile.
Pick up the pile that you chose, the one on your right. Count the number of cards in it. Deal them right out.
All right, here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, that's right. It is the 7 pile.
I told you the prediction would come true.
Oh, wait, though. What about that other pile? How many cards are in it?
Why not count them and find out?
All right, I will. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, there's only 4 cards here.
Only 4, so it couldn't be the 7 pile, could it?
Now, here's Blackstone, Rhoda with him, ready to try the prediction trick again.
But I don't believe in predictions.
You'll have to believe in this one, Rhoda. Here, take this folded piece of paper, but don't open it.
All right. What next?
Now, take your pick from those 2 piles of cards that are lying face down on the table.
And the paper will tell me which I took?
Absolutely. Your mind is already influenced.
Oh, now let me see. A big one on the right, and a little one on the left.
She's taking the wrong one, Blackstone.
You mean the one on the left? That's the pile I want her to take.
Yeah, but the paper says she will take the 7 pile.
And that is exactly what she's going to do.
I'll take this one.
So, you want the one on the left. Open the paper and read the prediction.
It says, you will take the 7 pile.
And the prediction stands. Turn the pile over, Rhoda, so you can see the faces of the cards.
All right. There you are.
Now spread them out and look at them.
Why, they're all 7s, a full hand of them.
4 7s, all that there are in the pack. Now let's look at the faces of the other pile. There you are.
But it's just a lot of ordinary cards.
Without a 7 spot among them. There couldn't be because all the 7s are in the pile you selected.
Yes, I certainly picked the 7 pile the way the prediction said.
Yeah, but how on earth...
I'll explain it, Don. You make 2 piles of cards.
With the 4 7s in one pile.
Yes, and with exactly 7 cards in the other pile. Lay both piles face down and give somebody the folded paper.
The paper says you will take the 7 pile.
That's right. If somebody takes the larger pile, tell them to count the cards in it.
Well, that's what I did, and I found 7 cards, but there were only 4 in the other pile.
If somebody takes the smaller pile, tell them to turn the cards face up.
So they can see that they've chosen 4 7s, like I did.
Yes, and there are no 7s in the other pile. In each case, the prediction is fulfilled, and no one is the wiser. Try this trick, and you'll find that you can't lose. I hope that you've enjoyed it, ladies and gentlemen. And now, until next time, this is Blackstone saying good magic and goodbye.
Be with us next time when the world's greatest magician, Blackstone, tells us the story of the riddle of the talking skull and explains more tricks that you yourself can perform. Listen in again to Blackstone, the world's greatest living magician.
The Magic Detective, starring the world's greatest living magician, Blackstone. He tells you the inside story of The Devil's Cauldron. And right after the story, Blackstone will explain tricks that you yourself can perform, reveal the guarded secrets of the world's greatest living magician. And now, stand by for Blackstone, the Magic Detective.
I've got a little game I want you to play today, Alan.
What is it?
Bring out the cauldron, Rhoda.
Well, I'm just heating it. I'll be there in a second.
You know, Alan, I call this a game, but it isn't really. It's a scientific experiment.
What do you mean?
Rhoda's bringing in a cauldron of molten metal, and I want to see just how long you can keep your hand in it. I have a stopwatch here.
Hey. Is this a joke?
Here's the kettle, Blackstone. I think it's hot enough. The metal's all melted anyway.
Oh, fine. You asked if this were a joke, Alan. Does it look like one?
No, it doesn't. Look, Blackstone, nobody can put their hands in that stuff and then not get burned.
Scared, Alan?
Darn right I am. I wouldn't put my hand in that for anything on earth. Think I am crazy?
Well, then I guess Rhoda will have to do it.
Okay, Maestro. I'm not afraid.
Rhoda Brent, don't you dare do anything as silly as that. I won't let you, even if Blackstone will. Oh, wait a minute. What are you laughing at? I don't see anything funny.
Oh, I guess you better tell him the story, Blackstone.
Yes, I guess we better, or he'll be sure we're both out of our minds. Well, it all started before the war on an island in the South Seas. While we were there, a man named Mendez came to see me. He was the owner of a large copra plantation and in desperate trouble.
You must help me, Mr. Blackstone.
Well, what's the trouble?
The kahuna is ruining my business. I cannot get natives to work on my plantation.
Oh, what's a kahuna?
The kahuna has power to call forth the gods to create earthquakes and floods.
Oh, come now. You can't believe that.
I am island-born, Miss Brent. We of the islands know that many strange things have happened in the name of the native gods.
But it's unbelievable that an intelligent, well-educated man could believe
Whether
in
I believe in the kahuna is unimportant, but I must have natives to work my plantation.
Where can I find this witch doctor?
I have never seen her, but my natives tell me that she holds ceremonies every night on the far headland over yonder.
Oh, on that point of land stretching out into the ocean?
Yes, that is a place that has long been sacred to our native gods.
Will you take us to her tonight?
Yes.
There is one more thing that I must know.
Anything I can tell you.
What does she want your natives to do?
She wants them to migrate from this island to another. She wants this place to be given back to the gods. If the kahuna is not stopped, soon all will leave.
Well, Mendez, you called for us tonight. I'll help you if I can.
How much farther do we have to scramble over these rocks? My shoes are almost cut to ribbons.
Not much farther. Already you can hear the sea crashing on the rocks.
Yeah, well...
Hey.
Listen.
The kahuna chanting.
She's on the other side of this crag. There she is.
Listen to what she's saying. Look at her, Blackstone. She's a white woman. Look at her blonde hair floating out behind her.
The gods of war will descend on you. Your homes will be burned. Your children will die at the great Maipake.
Maipake? No wonder they are frightened.
What's that?
Leprosy, the sickness that has already killed thousands of the natives. They call it the living death.
There will be death in life for your children unless you go from here. Go, I tell you. I have the power to give the living death. Watch.
She's putting her hand into that kettle over the fire.
The water boils and bubbles, but it does not harm me. He says not touch those with my pake. The gods have given it to me, and I will pass it on to you and to your children unless you flee from this island. The gods want a land of their own.
I know that girl. Now, Rhoda.
Yes?
Do you understand what you're to do?
Yes, I understand it. But I wish we could have done it while we were here last night. This is the second pair of shoes I've ruined on these rocks.
It will be worth it.
Well, I suppose so.
There they come. There's the white kahuna and her followers.
Oh, my people, you have not gone yet, oh, my people. But tonight is your last chance of life. Now the cauldron boils. I will plunge my hands into it.
All right, Rhoda. Push up.
Stop, I tell you. The blonde woman is not a kahuna. I am.
Who are you?
I am Pele, the volcano goddess. And I say this woman is no kahuna of mine.
She lies. Grab her. Now, if you are the goddess of the volcano, you will not be afraid to put your hand in the boiling water. Force her hand into it.
See, it does not harm me. The water does not spoil the arm of the volcano goddess. But bring on my cauldron.
Here it is, goddess.
You see, I have here a cauldron of molten metal, hotter by far than boiling water. Watch. I run my hands through it. I let it run down my arm. This is true magic. Now, if the kahuna thinks she is so great, let her try to put her hands in molten metal.
Let us see her try it.
Oh, she is afraid. See, she is no kahuna. Stop her. Do not let her escape. Get her, Blackstone.
I got her. Who was the blonde kahuna? What was she doing all that mumbo-jumbo for?
You remember I said I recognized her?
Yes.
I'd seen her years before in Berlin. She was a dancer who married someone high in the Nazi party.
Well, what on earth was she doing out in the Pacific, then?
Well, this was before the war, you remember. She was a German agent sent out there to frighten the natives off the island so that the Nazis could build a secret airfield. They couldn't do it while the natives were still there, because word of their activities might have leaked out. And it was against all treaties.
I'll be darned. Say, Blackstone, how about Rhoda sticking her hands into that melted metal in the boiling water? Why wasn't she scolded?
Well, that boiling water gambit is an old Hindu trick, Alan. Hot water is like hot air, you know. It rises to the top. The first few moments that liquid boils, all the heat is at the top. If you stir it with your hands, the cold water is mixed with the scalding liquid, and it is cool enough for a human hand to stand.
That only works for a few minutes, of course.
And what about the hot molten metal? Does that rise too?
No, you see, the metal would have to reach a very high temperature before it would melt at all.
Well, then, how on earth...
Well, it's simple. Now, watch. I'll stick my arm into this cauldron of metal right now.
Oh, Rhoda, no.
Oh, Alan, yes. See, it doesn't hurt me.
But why not?
Because, Alan, that isn't molten metal at all. It's mercury. It just looks like metal.
Oh, so that's how you did it.
Yes, Alan, and that's how another mystery was solved by magic.
Well, Blackstone, what is it this time?
Just a simple little trick with matches. Here's a box of matches right here.
Oh, now let me. What do I do?
First, you empty the matches from the box on this table.
Looks as if we're going to play jackstraw.
No, it's just a little different than that, Rhoda. Just a little different. Now, separate 8 matches from the pile. That's the number we'll use.
1, 2,
Rhoda,
Hmm?
I bet you move your lips when you read.
Oh, quiet. Now what, Blackstone?
All you do now is lay the matches in such a way that you can pick up 7 matches with 1 match.
You said this was a simple trick.
It is, when you know how. You're on your own, Rhoda.
Alan, you'll have to help. I haven't even got 1/2 of an idea how to begin.
How are you going to pick up 7 matches with 1 match? Build up some sort of a thingamajig out of 7. Place it on 1 match.
Alan is thinking in the right direction, Rhoda.
Oh, well, I get an idea of that, sort of. I'll put 1 flat, and put 2 across, and the rest on top of those in different directions. Whoops, there they go. Oh, Blackstone, they won't stay on 1 match. Oh, wait. Maybe I can pile them and shove 1 under and balance with... Uh-oh, there they go again.
Rhoda, your hand was as steady as a tightrope in a high wind.
Well, you do it, Alan, if you can. Of course, you practice with those chopsticks in a Chinese restaurant.
Well, I'll run along while you both struggle. Ask me for the answer when I come back. Are you still at it?
Oh, don't tell me that it can be done. This time, Blackstone, you're really playing tricks on all of us.
Why, I've never been known to play tricks on anyone. Now, look closely. It's child's play.
Well, that explains everything. Alan and I just aren't children.
Oh.
Rhoda, I'm not so sure about you.
Well, your idea, Alan, of building on 1 match, which I lay there on the table flat, like that, was correct.
But then what?
Then lay 1 match across, extending well to the right. Then 1 across, extending to the left. Go on from there, Rhoda.
You mean place another extending to the right?
That's it,
I
and
see.
another to the left.
Then 1 to the right.
And 1 to the left.
Well, isn't that a cute setup? Looks like a rowboat with 3 pairs of oars.
Looks more like a centipede to me. But what about the 7th match?
I place the last match across the 6 that extend left and right. Then I delicately pick up the bottom match from the table and lift slowly and carefully.
You're doing it, Alan. Why, all the matches are coming up.
7 matches, lifted by 1 match. Blackstone, leave me tell you, you've got a great little device there.
I admit it, Alan, I admit it. But now you know how to do it. And our listeners know how to do it. And when they get out their matchboxes to try it, the results should be perfect. I hope you like that trick, ladies and gentlemen. And until next time, this is Blackstone saying good magic and goodbye.
Be with us next time when the world's greatest living magician, Blackstone, tells us the story of the ghost in the crypt and explains more tricks that you yourself can perform. Listen in again to Blackstone, the world's greatest living magician.
Magic Detective, starring the world's greatest magician, Blackstone. He tells you the inside story of The Curse of the Yogi. And right after the story, Blackstone will explain tricks that you yourself can perform. Reveal the guarded secrets of the world's greatest living magician. Stand by for Blackstone, the Magic Detective. Well, Blackstone, what have you been doing today?
Rhoda and I have been rehearsing a new act, Don.
Oh, quiet, Agmar.
What was that bell?
Oh, that's just Agmar.
I told you to be quiet, Agmar. Can't you hear that Mr. Blackstone is busy talking to Mr. Hancock?
Oh, for heaven's sake, Agmar, go away and talk to someone else.
Who are you talking to? There's nobody here but me.
We're talking to Agmar, the yogi. He gets very bothersome at times.
Oh, now, look here.
Well, there's only one thing to do, Rhoda. Call Kuthumi. Kuthumi, there's a friend of mine, Agmar the yogi, trying to talk to me. Would you be good enough to see what he wants?
Oh, now, look, will one of you please break down and tell me what those bells are?
Why, Don, didn't we introduce you to Agmar and Kuthumi? How very rude of us.
What's going on around here?
Rhoda, maybe we'd better take him out of his misery before he explodes.
Okay. Take it easy, Don. Blackstone will tell you how we first met our friends, and then you'll understand everything.
Well, I certainly hope so.
Well, this all happened a year or so ago, Don. One day, Rodney Millbrook, the teller in one of the banks here in town, went to see Professor Calgar, a mystic.
There it is again. You've got to help me. It's haunting me.
My dear man, you will have to tell me what it is that is bothering you before I can help you.
The bells. The bells.
The bells?
Those bells. You hear them, don't you?
I hear nothing.
I'm going mad. I can't stand this. They've got to stop, I tell you. They've got to stop.
My friend, I think these bells are the call of Agmar the yogi.
Agmar?
Yes. He comes to people who have some crime on their souls, to people who have not confessed their sins.
I've done nothing. I swear it.
But the yogi knows. The yogi knows.
I haven't done anything. I haven't.
Confess, my friend, and the bells will leave you. Confess.
But I haven't done anything.
Leave me now. And when you are ready to make your peace with the yogi and with the world, come back to me. Until then, you will hear the bells of Agmar calling to you.
Blackstone, look at that man. He tried to jump in front of that truck.
But there he goes again, the crazy fool. What's he trying to do? Commit suicide?
Oh, go after him, Blackstone. He's out of his mind.
I'll get him.
But watch out, Blackstone. That truck! Blackstone!
Rhoda, come here, please. I need you.
I'm coming, Blackstone. Oh, golly. That truck missed you both by inches.
Help him with this chap, Rhoda. He's been stunned. Let's take him into that hotel. Well, my friend, you feeling better now?
Yes, thank you, sir.
Look here, maybe I can help you. You were trying to do away with yourself, weren't you?
What if I was? It's my life, isn't it?
Hey, that's no way to talk to a guy who just saved your life.
I can't stand it anymore. Those bells ringing all the time. I can't sleep. I can't think.
What bells?
No, what's the use of talking? You wouldn't be able to hear them. You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Blackstone, the guy's nuts.
I heard that. Maybe I am crazy. Maybe I've lost my mind. If I haven't, I will lose it soon. I can't go on listening to those bells night and day.
Do you hear those bells now?
I always hear them. For over a week, Wait. Do you hear anything?
I don't hear a thing.
Nor I. Do you?
They've stopped. The bells have stopped.
Suppose you tell me about them.
I'm a bank teller. I've never done anything wrong in my life. And then last week, something funny happened.
What was it?
I was walking across the street after leaving work, and a man came running after me with a $50 bill. He said I'd dropped it. I hadn't. I never had a $50 bill in my life, except in the bank, of course.
And what did you do?
I made him keep it. It wasn't mine. I wouldn't have thought anything of it, except that the same thing kept happening. Hat check girls would find big bills in the band of my hat. Waiters would pick up bills and give them to me.
And then you started hearing the bells?
Yes. And they kept ringing and ringing, and then I got worried. And I looked over my books at the bank, and I'm short. Terribly short.
Are you sure you didn't just absent-mindedly pocket some of that cash? By accident, I mean?
I don't know now. Maybe I did steal that money. Maybe I've lost my mind and just won't remember about it.
Have you told anyone about this?
Not about the money. I went to Professor Calga, though, about the bells.
Professor Calga?
Yes.
Who sent you to him? Who is he?
I told Steve Channing about the bells. He's the teller in the cage next to mine. And he sent me to Calga.
And Calga told you some story about your hearing the bells because you'd committed some crime?
How did you know?
And he said that you'd keep on hearing them until you confessed?
Yes. Yes, that's what he said. I couldn't do it. Not until I was sure that I...
Now, look here. This is what I want you to do.
Professor Calga, I've come...
Yes, my friend.
The bells. I can't stand it anymore. I want to be rid of the bells.
Then you must do as the bells tell you. I will ask you questions, and you must answer as the bell tells you to do. It will ring 3 times for yes, twice for no.
Yes.
Ready?
Ready.
Have you committed a crime?
Yes.
Have you stolen money?
Yes.
Will you put that in writing?
No.
Will you put that in writing, I said?
No, no, no.
Do as I say. Put that in writing. Agma tells you to confess.
And Kulhumi says that you are innocent.
What is the meaning of this? Who are you?
That is what I should ask you. Why have you been framing Millbrook for a crime done by his fellow teller?
Watch out. He's got a gun.
Were you shot, Blackstone?
No, Don, I wasn't. You see, the bell of Kulhumi saved me just as it saved Rodney Millbrook.
Well, how did it save you?
I had the deep-voiced bell hidden under my coat, while Rhoda had Agmar in that scarf around her neck.
Calga always wore his bell in his turban.
And the bell in my coat that night saved me from being killed when Calga shot at me. The bullet hit the bell instead of me.
Well, there's only one thing I don't understand. How did you get into Professor Calga's room in order to save Rod?
Oh, that was easy. While Rod was coming in and Calga was answering his ring at the door, Rhoda and I climbed up the fire escape and hid behind the curtains. However, I had made sure there was a fire escape.
Mm-hmm. So another mystery was solved by magic. Blackstone, what's today's trick?
Well, it's going to be a cigarette trick. Don, let me have that empty beverage bottle on the tray.
Okay.
Thank you. And here's the cigarette. I place it down in the neck of the bottle. And now, what's going to happen when I let go?
Well, the cigarette will fall to the bottom of the bottle.
Not if you add the good old hocus pocus. Watch.
Well, I never.
The cigarette is staying right in the neck of the bottle.
It only dropped a few inches. It's just floating in air.
Well, now, I've seen everything.
No, you haven't, Don. Watch what happens when I snap my fingers.
Well, the cigarette is coming up.
Rising right out of the bottle.
Another snap, and it stops. Now, when I say pocus hocus, it goes in reverse.
It's sinking into the bottle again.
Down, down.
Stop. And hocus pocus, up.
And up it comes.
Up, up.
Right up to the very top. See? It's almost completely out of the bottle. Practically standing on end.
It's tipping. It's going to fall.
No. I caught it with my other hand. Here, Rhoda. You can examine the cigarette.
Well, how about the bottle?
Oh, you would be a skeptic, Don. Here's the bottle. Examine it all you want.
All right, it's completely empty.
Perfectly ordinary bottle.
And a perfectly ordinary cigarette. How did you ever work it?
Well, you think it over, Rhoda. And if you can't think it out, I'll be back to tell you.
Blackstone, now what's the solution to the cigarette mystery?
All right, Rhoda. Here. This is what did the trick.
A piece of black thread.
Yes. With one end tied around the head of an ordinary pin.
And the other end wrapped around a button of your coat.
Well, I still can't see how it made the cigarette rise.
Well, you push the pin into the end of the cigarette. Now you're ready for the bottle.
And you drop the cigarette into it.
Yes, but not the way you would think. The end you put into the bottle is the end with a thread.
Well, how does that help?
Then nobody sees the thread. Look closely, and you'll notice that the thread goes down into the bottle, attached to the bottom end of the cigarette.
And then?
When I move the bottle slowly away from me, the thread draws tight and acts like a lever. It pushes the cigarette up out of the bottle instead of pulling it.
So the top end of the cigarette rises above the lip of the bottle.
Exactly. When I take the cigarette and hand it to Rhoda, the cigarette comes off the pin.
Why, so it does. I never would have noticed it.
And when I hand the bottle to you, the pin simply falls away.
Well, I never even noticed that.
See? Here it is, dangling against my coat on the end of the thread you can't see.
And we've been wasting all this time examining the cigarette and the bottle. What dopes.
Oh, you're not dopes. It's just an exceptionally good trick, that's all.
I'll say it is.
I hope you like that trick, ladies and gentlemen. And until next time, this is Blackstone saying good magic and goodbye.
Be with us next time when the world's greatest living magician, Blackstone, tells us the story of the coin of Cleopatra and explains more tricks that you yourself can perform. Listen in again to Blackstone, the world's greatest living magician. Magic Detective, starring the world's greatest living magician, Blackstone. He tells you the inside story of the coins of Confucius. And right after the story, Blackstone will explain tricks that you yourself can perform. Reveal the secrets of the world's greatest living magician. Stand by for Blackstone, the Magic Detective.
My, but that's a wealthy sound, Blackstone. Don't tell me you're going to do a trick without borrowing money from me.
I could with these magic coins.
And boy, are they magic. Don, those coins once told him who stole the pearl pendant of the Dowager Empress of China.
The coins told him? How?
Well, I said they were magic coins.
Well, I don't see how coins could lead you to a thief. Not unless he left a trail of them behind him, and, well, that doesn't sound too likely.
You better tell him how it happened, Blackstone.
Well, one day not so long ago, I received a call from my old friend, Dr. Morland, the curator of the museum. The priceless pearl pendant was missing.
It's gone, Blackstone. There isn't a sign of it.
Well, could someone have walked right out of the museum with it?
I thought that at first, but it's impossible. I saw the pendant in the case myself. 10 minutes later, I went back, and it had vanished.
In 10 minutes, anyone could have stolen it and left the museum.
No, they couldn't. It was just before closing time, and the museum was practically empty. The doorman testified that no one left the building during that time.
There was no other exit?
None.
Then it must have been an inside job. That's the only explanation.
That's what I'm afraid of. Could you come over and see what you could find out?
Be over right away. Goodbye, Morland. Get your hat and coat, Rhoda. We're going to the museum.
Well, what's up? Has something gone wrong over there, or is this a sightseeing trip?
Something's gone wrong. Plenty wrong. Come on. Well, now, tell me, Morland. Have all your employees been with you a long time?
Years.
Has anything ever been missing before?
Nothing. Not once in the 20 years that I've been here.
There's no one you suspect?
Well, there is a man named Glidden.
Yes.
I haven't anything against him, you understand. I just don't cotton to him, that's all.
What does he do?
He's a guard.
Oh.
Does he guard the room where the pendant was kept?
No, he doesn't. He's a relief guard. Takes over any room in the museum when a guard is sick or during a lunch hour.
Sort of a roving ambassador, is that it?
Well, I suppose you might call it that.
He would have access to all the rooms, then.
That's right. But I don't want you to think that I have any reason for suspecting Glidden. I haven't. It's purely a personal thing. He and I don't click.
Had any run-ins with him?
A few. None important, though.
Who else could have gotten into the room beside Glidden?
Without being noticed, that is.
Smedley. He's the regular guard there, and Kramer, the head guard, and Louis, the janitor. That's all.
None of those 4 men have left the building since the theft, have they?
No. You see, they realize that one of the 4 stole the pendant, and they're all anxious to have the thief caught, so they will be cleared.
You mean 3 of them are anxious, don't you, Dr. Morland?
I beg your... Oh, yes, of course.
Well, then, since none of the men have left the building, the jewel must still be here.
That's right.
You've searched the museum?
Of course. But in a place as big as this, it would take us weeks and weeks to cover the ground thoroughly.
Yes,
and even then, there might be nooks and crannies we might miss.
Yes, you're quite right.
I suppose I will have to call in the police. I hate to do that. It wouldn't do my record any good if this got out.
Well, there's one thing we can try, Morland, that the police can't.
What do you mean?
We can try to solve the crime by magic.
Oh, come now, Blackstone. I called you in for your advice, not to give a performance.
Let the maestro try what he has in mind, Dr. Morland. It might work, you know.
Well, it can't hurt to try. What is your scheme, Blackstone?
Let me see. Those coins over there, they're Chinese, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
They're very old coins.
Yes.
Could they be old enough to have belonged to Confucius?
Well, there is a slight possibility that they might have. A very slight possibility.
They did belong to Confucius. At least, that's our story.
Oh, but
Don't disturb the boss when he's making with the magic, Dr. Morland. He knows what he's doing.
I hope so.
Call the foreman in, will you, Morland? Rhoda, hand me the coins.
Oh, here you are.
I'll get the men.
Ooh. What's your plan, Blackstone?
You'll see soon enough, Rhoda.
Will it work?
I hope so, for my friend Morland's sake.
Here are the men, Blackstone.
Oh, good evening. Won't you all sit down, please?
Okay. What's the idea? You a dick?
In a way. I prefer to call myself a magician.
What are you going to do, ask us more questions?
No. These little coins I have here in my hand will tell me all the answers I want to know.
What are you driving at, mister?
These coins once belonged to that great sage Confucius, and they're supposed to be endowed with magic powers.
I don't get it.
Me neither.
What do the coins do?
I will ask the coins a question. Then I will hand each of you men a little pile of them. You will hold the pile in your hands, and when you give the pile back to me, the coins will tell me the whole story of the pearl pendant.
You're nuts.
I've been told that before. Nevertheless, it hasn't failed yet, and I see no reason why it should now. Coins. Coins of Confucius. Who stole the pendant? Who stole the pendant? Now, men, I will have my assistant hand each of you a pile of coins. There will be a different number of coins in each pile. The person with the greatest number of coins will be the one who stole the pendant. Simple, isn't it?
If it works.
It will. All right, Rhoda. Hand the coins around.
The usual way?
That's right, the usual way.
Okay. Here are yours. And yours. And yours. A little stack for you, Glidden. Here it is, boss. They've all got coins.
Now hold the coins between your hands or look at them, whichever you wish. The only thing you must do is separate. Go over to the window or a door or somewhere. Make sure no one else can see how many coins you have. That's right. Now the magic is working. I can feel it. I can feel the magic working. All right, Rhoda. Collect the coins, bringing each pile to me as you receive it from the men.
Right. Here's one pile from Smedley, is that right?
That's right.
Now I will count your coins, Smedley. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You had 5 coins.
Here are Louis, Blackstone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And Kramer's.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And now may I have yours, Glidden?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. That's funny. You only had 4 coins, Glidden.
Yeah, that's right. Looks like your trick didn't work this time, mister. Unless the 3 men over there are working together.
That's possible to your way of thinking, perhaps.
Sure it is.
Grab Glidden, Morland. He's your thief.
Well, I don't get it.
Oh, it was simple.
Well, that's what you always say. Come on, tell me.
Well, there were exactly the same number of coins in each pile. Glidden didn't know that, of course, so not taking any chances, he palmed one of his coins. That's all there was to it.
Well, it is simple. Now you explain it. How about explaining another trick to us, Blackstone? Have you got one?
Yes, Don, a coin trick. I have some coins in each hand. Do you hear them?
Who couldn't, the way you're jingling them?
Oh, just for that, Rhoda, I'll work the trick on you. And really fool you.
Go right ahead and try.
All right. In one hand, I have coins that total an even amount.
And in the other?
The coins in the other hand total an odd amount.
And which am I to pick, the odd or the even?
Either, Rhoda, only you won't pick it.
You mean, if I say odd, I can't pick the hand with odd number coins?
Odd or even, left hand or right, you're sure to miss. Whichever you choose.
Oh, I'll have to see that. I'll take odd.
But you're going to get the even.
I'll pick odd, and I'll pick the right hand.
Sure you don't want the left?
Suppose I do take the left.
Here it is. Take it.
You can't fool me that easy. I'll still take the right.
Is that final?
I'll say the odd coins are in the right hand.
Sorry, Rhoda. You get the even. Look, just count this money for yourself.
10, 15, 20. 20 cents.
Yes?
Yeah, that's even. You were right. Hey, but wait.
What is it, Rhoda?
Maybe the coins in the other hand are even, too.
Want to add them up?
Yeah.
There they are.
10, 20, 30, 35. Well, that's an odd number.
So you see, Rhoda, you had a free choice of odd or even, yet you couldn't pick the one you wanted.
Well, maybe you were just lucky, or I was just unlucky.
No, that isn't it. This is one trick that will always work. If you can't figure it out, I'll try it on Don and prove it.
Well, let me think for a minute.
All right, Rhoda. Go ahead. All right, Rhoda. How are you doing with the odd and even coin trick?
I'm not doing it all.
Shall I try it on Don?
I think that'll help.
It certainly will, particularly if the trick works in reverse.
Oh, what do you mean, works in reverse?
Well, just watch and maybe you'll see.
You have an even amount of coins in one hand.
And an odd amount in the other?
That's right. Now, Don, which do you want? Odd or even?
Well, I'll take even.
But you're going to get odd no matter which hand you pick.
Now, give me the left hand.
Too bad, Don. You get the odd. Here, count the coins in my left hand. There's only 3 of them.
Dime and 2 nickels. Yes, there's only 3 coins.
And here in my other hand are 4 coins. An even number.
3 dimes and a nickel. 4 coins. Well, you're right, Blackstone. Those coins are even.
Say.
What's that, Rhoda? Rhoda has just caught on.
But I haven't. How did you do it, Blackstone?
Well, I'll explain it. In one hand, I have a dime and 2 nickels. Those 3 coins are an odd number. 3.
But they add up to an even amount of money. 20 cents.
And in my other hand, I have 3 dimes and a nickel. An even number of coins. 4 coins.
But those 4 coins add up to an odd amount. 35 cents.
Well, say, no matter which I wanted, odd or even.
You were sure to get the other, Don, just like I did.
That's why the trick is sure to work. Odd or even, it doesn't matter. I can make either bunch of coins come out either way. I hope you like that trick, ladies and gentlemen. And until next time, this is Blackstone saying good magic and goodbye.
Be with us next time when the world's greatest living magician, Blackstone, tells us the story of murder on stage and explains more tricks that you yourself can perform. Listen in again to Blackstone, the world's greatest living magician. Detective, starring the world's greatest magician, Blackstone. He tells you the inside story of murder on stage. And right after the story, Blackstone will explain tricks that you yourself can perform. Reveal the secrets of the world's greatest living magician. Blackstone. Stand by for Blackstone, the magic detective.
What are all those cabinets along the walls here, Blackstone? They look very interesting.
You don't know the half of it.
Well, what are they?
They're for various things. That one, for example, is the one I used when I saw Rhoda in half.
You should see that act on. It's something.
Well, doesn't it frighten you, even though you know it's a trick?
Well, the first time she tried it, I was afraid I couldn't make it work. She was shaking so hard.
Well, how did you make it work, Blackstone?
Well, that's a magician's secret, Dom.
Naughty, naughty. Mustn't ask questions like that.
Well, do magicians ever tell how they do some of their most amazing acts? Escapes, I mean, and that sawing Rhoda in half job?
They're not supposed to.
Professional ethics and all that sort of thing.
Oh, I know they're not supposed to, but do they? Have you ever spilled a magician's secret, Blackstone?
Almost. Once.
Yes, I did. Once I almost showed how a trick was done. I had to in order to save my life and Rhoda's.
Well, hey, that sounds like quite a story.
It is, believe me, quite a story. Go on, tell him about it, Blackstone.
Very well. Since as far as 1,000 people saw it, I guess there's no harm in telling you.
Well, you've got to tell me now, Blackstone. After all this build-up, it wouldn't be fair not to. What trick was it? Sawing the lady in half?
No, not that one. See that glass tank over there?
Oh, this one with the metal edges?
Yes, that's the one. Looks fairly escape-proof, doesn't it?
Certainly does, with those padlocks and all.
I perfected an escape from that glass tank, and I was introducing it at a big theater out west. Rhoda was on stage with me, as well as a new helper of mine, Steve Dakin. The house was jammed, and my act had been going over rather well. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to show you a new and miraculous escape. This is the first time that a trick of this type has ever been shown on any stage. I thank you. Rhoda, Steve, will you wheel on the glass tank, please?
Right away. Come on, Steve.
Now, if you will bear with me for just a moment, ladies and gentlemen, there will be wheeled in front of you a glass tank. Music, maestro, please.
Here's the tank, Steve. We'll just wheel it out to the center of the stage.
Wait a minute, Rhoda.
Huh?
Listen, baby.
Take your hands off me, Steve.
You and me could have a lot of fun together if you just loosen up a little. I'm not a bad guy.
All right, so you're not a bad guy, but we got to get this tank on stage.
What's the matter with you? Why do you always upstage me? Come on, baby. How about a little kiss, huh?
I told you to take your hands off me.
You know, you're cute when you get sore. Come here, baby. Why, you little... I'll get you for this. You and that boss of yours.
You leave Mr. Blackstone out of this.
The tank, dear. Please hurry.
Get going, will you?
Sick and tired of taking orders from that guy and getting the high hat from you.
Hurry, please.
Wheel it over that way, Steve. Yeah, that's right.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, look at the tank. It's constructed of plate glass, except for all the edges which are of solid steel. I will have my assistants tie me up tightly with bands of raw hide. Then they will place me in the tank, close the lid, padlock it, and allow the tank to fill with water. Rhoda?
Yes, sir.
Give Steve the rawhide thongs and have him pass among the audience for their examination.
Here you are, Steve.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rhoda will now pass among you with the padlock, with which the tank will be locked. Examine it carefully, for I want you to see that this is not trickery, but magic. What's the matter, Rhoda? Why don't you go down into the audience?
I'm waiting for Steve to get back on the stage. I can't stand that.
There's an act going on, Rhoda. Your personal feelings for Dagan can wait until after the show. Then we'll settle it.
Okay, Maestro. I'm sorry.
I hear the thongs, Mr. Blackstone.
Thanks. Now, look here, Steve. Better lay off Rhoda for a while.
You asking me or telling me?
Well, since you put it that way, I'm telling you.
Suppose I do just as I darn please.
Then, as soon as the show is over, you'll be looking for another job.
Hey, what's Rhoda to you?
The best assistant I ever had, and I'm not going to have her annoyed. That's all, Dagan.
Here's the padlock, Blackstone.
Good. And now, ladies and gentlemen, my assistants will bind me tightly with rawhide bands. Watch carefully to see that there are no tricks. There you are. That's right, Rhoda.
Yeah, I got it.
Tighter, Steve. Okay. Up there. Out. You, sir, in the front row. Would you say these thongs were tight and truly tied?
Why, yes, I'd say they were.
Good. And now my feet, Steve. That's it.
Okay, there you are.
Tighter, much tighter. That's there. That's more like
Tight enough?
Yeah, that's fine. Now, Steve, please carry me to the tank.
Okay.
Thank you. Rhoda, open the lid.
Right.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I am about to be placed in the tank. You will see the tank filled with water. And the next thing you see will be Blackstone, a free man. Put me inside, Steve.
All right.
Now, close the lid and then padlock it.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I will turn on the water that will fill the tank. The screen, Steve. The screen.
There's not going to be a screen, Rhoda.
Blackstone's got to have a screen to hide him when he makes that escape.
There's not going to be any screen.
Then I'll get it myself.
It's too heavy for you.
The tank's full, Steve. I'm warning you, if you won't bring that screen over to cover Blackstone's escape, I'll scream and tell the audience that you're trying to murder him.
Go ahead and tell the audience. They'll think it's part of the act.
That tank's full of water, Steve. He can't stay in there forever.
Well, then let him get out.
He can't without showing the audience how it's done. Oh, please, Steve, we can't have him fail.
I told you I'd get even with you. Anything happens to your boss, Rhoda, it's your fault. Remember that. It's your fault. You did it. You did it.
Steve, you're out of your mind. Let go of me. Help!
You think this is part of the act, Rhoda? Blackstone will drown, and I'm going to strangle you.
Please. Oh, please.
Steve. Blackstone, you.
Gosh, you certainly got out of that tank in the nick of time.
Oh, my neck still hurts whenever I think about it.
Well, but how did you do it? Did the audience see how you got out of the tank?
No, they didn't, thanks to Steve Dagan.
What do you mean?
Steve was perfectly right when he said that anything Rhoda said or did would be thought to be part of the act, even when he started trying to choke her to death.
I can understand that, but I still don't see how you did
It's very simple. When he started to strangle Rhoda, the audience was so fascinated with watching them that they stopped looking at me, and I made my escape. And Steve was so sure that I couldn't escape that he never thought to look over in the direction of the tank.
But how did you escape, Blackstone? Or won't you tell?
Yes, I'll tell. After that near accident that time, I've never used the trick again. First, I slipped the rawhide thongs off my wrists. Mm-hmm. Rawhide stretches in water, you know. Mm-hmm. And now, you see these hinges?
Yes.
They're on the inside of the lid. All I had to do was slip out the pins from the inside, lift the lid, and step out. I told you it was simple, didn't I?
So if you really want to keep someone in a locked chest, you have to make sure that the hinges are on the outside. Is that right?
That's right. But there's a way of getting out of that kind of a chest, too. One I won't tell you, though.
Well, tonight I have a trick for you, Blackstone.
You mean you're going to do a trick, Don?
Oh, no. I mean, I want Blackstone to do a trick, but on my terms.
Well, Don, that's a bit too exacting. Suppose, for example, you ask me to produce an elephant right here in the studio.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to do that.
But he could, you know.
Of course I could, but I wouldn't be able to teach it to our listeners. We're supposed to be dealing in simple tricks, you know.
Well, that's all I want, a simple trick. I want you to name a chosen card.
Now, that's easy done. Here's a pack of cards. Take one.
Oh, no. I want you to name it before I take it.
Oh, that's impossible.
Nothing is impossible to a magician, Rhoda. Here, Don, shuffle the pack. Now, all I need is an ordinary table knife.
Oh, here's one.
Good. Now that the pack is shuffled, I hold it face down. Then I push the knife right into the pack. Fair enough?
Perfectly fair.
Now, Don, you are to take the card above the knife, and that card will be the 8 of diamonds.
That's just a guess, because you couldn't possibly see the card. Say.
Well, what is it, Don?
Well, the card is the 8 of diamonds.
Oh, here, let me shuffle that pack. Yeah. Now, insert the knife, Blackstone,
Very well.
and see if you can name the card I'm going to take.
All right, here goes. And we push the knife blade, and then lift the top off the pack.
And what's the card? Quick, without looking.
The King of Clubs.
And it is the King of Clubs. Oh, there must be some trick to it.
There is a trick to it, Rhoda, and if you can't figure it out, I'll be back in a few minutes to explain it.
And now, how did you guess those cards?
I did it with the table knife, Rhoda.
Well, I know you used the knife to cut to somewhere in the pack. That is, to some card.
And I used the knife to learn what the card was.
I still don't get it.
Well, look, Rhoda, take the pack and hold it face down.
All right. Like this?
Now insert the knife somewhere in the pack, but do it at the left corner, at the end of the pack that is toward you.
Like this, you mean?
Yes, but wait a moment. Tip the pack a trifle to the right and tilt the knife a little to the left.
Tip the pack to the right.
That's it.
And raise the knife to the left.
Now hold it. You can't see the face of the card, can you?
Well, no, of course not.
But take a look at the knife blade, Rhoda. Tell me what you see there.
Why, there's the index corner of the card above the knife. It's reflected in the knife blade.
And it looks like the ace of clubs, doesn't it?
Well, yes.
Well, there's the answer, Rhoda. That's how you name the card that somebody's going to take.
Because they take it from just above the knife, and you've already seen it in the knife blade.
Exactly. Only remember, Rhoda, use a table knife that has a shiny blade, so it will really reflect the card.
Hey, that's a great trick, Blackstone.
Well, you asked for it, Don, so I did it. Ask me another next time. I hope, ladies and gentlemen, you like that trick. And until next time, this is Blackstone saying good magic and goodbye.
Be with us next time when the world's greatest living magician, Blackstone, tells us the story of the Midway robberies and explains more tricks that you yourself can perform. Listen in again to Blackstone, the world's greatest living magician. Magic Detective, starring the world's greatest magician, Blackstone. He tells you the inside story of the emerald in the fishbowl. And right after the story, Blackstone will explain tricks that you yourself can perform, revealing the guarded secrets of the world's greatest magician. Now, stand by for Blackstone, the Magic Detective. Now to Blackstone's Magic Studio.
It's really a very remarkable place. Everything is so curious and unusual.
Do you include me in that description?
Why, hello, Rhoda.
Hello.
Well, I wouldn't say that you're curious, but you're certainly unusual.
Because of the way I appear from Blackstone's cabinet?
Well, that's one reason.
Then that big fishbowl is unusual, too, because Blackstone produces it out of thin air in every show.
Certainly is a large one. How in the world can he manage that?
Oh, here's Blackstone now. Maybe he'll tell you.
And maybe I won't. No, you'll
You'll have to watch the fishbowl trick and figure it out for yourself. It's a bargain, Blackstone, provided you tell us another of your adventures as a magic detective. And tell it right now. Very well. I'll tell you where the fishbowl came from, because that was an adventure in itself. Did you ever hear of Mrs. Van Layden? Did I? Why, she owns the famous Van Layden Emerald, one of the largest in the world. And she owned this fishbowl, too. Only Mrs. Van Layden gave me the fishbowl in return for the famous emeralds. You mean you once owned the emerald, Blackstone?
He means he saved it from Mrs. Van Layden, and she gave him the fishbowl as a souvenir. I was there, so I know all about it.
And we'd like to hear all about it, Blackstone. Very well. Well, it began when I was invited to Mrs. Sylvester Van Layden's palatial home on Biscayne Bay between Miami and Miami Beach.
Mr. Blackstone, it's such a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you.
Miss Brent. Thank you. I've been all aflutter, Mr. Blackstone, waiting for you to arrive.
Oh.
Something very unexpected has occurred, something very serious. I must have your advice.
I shall be glad to give it, Mrs. Van Layden.
It's about the famous emerald. You know, the magnificent gem that was a gift to my poor, lamented husband.
I've heard about that celebrated emerald.
Efforts have been made to steal it. Fortunately, my trusted servants frustrated the attempt.
Do you know who tried to steal it?
One of the house guests, but which we do not know. Of course, I could not accuse all of them.
Of course not.
Nor have I had the opportunity to place the emerald in safe deposit. I was afraid to wear it and afraid to leave it in my room.
I can quite understand.
So I struck upon a most ingenious expedient that I know will charm you. Come with me to the music room.
Certainly.
My, what a huge fishbowl.
And those goldfish are magnificent.
Isn't the little castle artistic?
Very. Those colored pebbles add quite a sparkle.
Why, yes, there are some red and some blue.
And green one, Rhoda.
Why, yes, I see the green one.
Are you sure it's only a pebble, Rhoda?
I knew you would understand, Mr. Blackstone. Don't you think I'm clever?
Very clever, Mrs. Van Layden.
Why, it's the famous emerald.
That's right, Rhoda. Tell me, Mrs. Van Layden, was this all your own plan?
Well, not entirely. I spoke about it to Topton. He's my butler, you know.
You can trust Topton?
Oh, absolutely. Why, he is the man who nearly caught the thief.
I see. So you told Topton you were putting the emerald here in the fishbowl?
Well, you see, I asked where I should put the emerald, and he said in the fishbowl. When I said that anyone might see it there, Topton said, well, all the better.
I see. Mrs. Van Layden, I think you've set a very, very clever trap.
Thank you.
But how is this a trap?
It's very simple, Rhoda. If anyone reaches into the fishbowl, he'll get his hand wet, proving that he was after the emerald.
Exactly what Topton said.
Now, you said you suspected one of your guests.
Yes, his name is Monte Pelroy.
Mm-hmm.
He's lost a great deal of money gambling, I understand.
Enough to risk stealing your emerald?
I am afraid, yes. I have heard that Monte knows a great many doubtful people, but I learned it after I invited him here. Now, if I introduced you to Monte...
I think it would be better to introduce Rhoda to him, and don't tell Monty that she works with Blackstone, the magician.
So your name is Rhoda Brent.
You may call me Rhoda if you wish.
Mine's Monty. Anyway, Rhoda, I like you.
Oh, quite a compliment after so short an acquaintance.
I mean it for a genuine reason. You're different from most of the other guests.
Oh, just how do you mean?
Oh, most of them are snobs. They have money to waste and time to waste.
Don't you ever waste both, Monty?
I have in the past. That's why I regret it. Look at the faces that you see here. Do any of them appeal to you?
Why, yes. For instance, there's a very distinguished-looking gentleman talking to Mrs. Van Layden now.
Oh, that's Blackstone the magician. He's a special guest this evening.
Oh.
And I think I know why.
You do?
Yes. Mrs. Van Layden wants him to protect her precious emerald. Somebody tried to steal it.
Why, how terrible.
And in my opinion, it was an inside job. Look over in that corner, Rhoda, near the fishbowl.
Yes.
You see that dapper man?
Mm-hmm. Who is he?
The butler. His name is Topton. He's watching that fishbowl. And do you know why?
I couldn't guess.
Because Mrs. Van Layden put her emerald in it, right among the pebbles, so as to fool people. I saw her do it.
And does Topton know?
I think so. I have a debt to square with that chap.
What kind of a debt?
A gambling debt. I lost money playing cards with some friends of Mrs. Van Layden. Only they weren't.
Weren't what?
Weren't her friends. They were crooked gamblers who had learned all about this place from Topton. That's how they posed as respectable people.
You're sure Topton told them?
Yes. Now listen, Rhoda. Let's take turns watching that fishbowl. We'll stroll over in that direction.
All right. The lights! Somebody turned them off! Mr. Blackstone, the emerald! What happened? Oh,
Keep out of there, Fistball, Thompson.
where are you, Topton?
Over here in the corner, madam.
Hands off, Thompson.
Oh, so it's you thief.
I'll handle this. Find that light switch, Rhoda.
Here's the light switch. Ah! The emerald is gone!
Oh, I did my best, madam, to save the emerald.
Did your best to steal it, you mean? And you succeeded.
Ah, but my hands are dry and his are wet.
That's because I was grabbing your hand,
Go
Thompson.
ahead, both of you. Let's see those hands. Yes, Topton's are dry. Monty's are wet.
Then that clears me, sir. I would suggest that you search Monty Pelroy.
Just a moment, Topton. Why did you turn off those lights?
Turn off the lights? Why,
You were nearest to the switch. In fact, Monty couldn't have turned them off. He was on the other side of the big bowl.
That's right. I just turned on the light, so I know.
But it was to trap a thief.
And trap a thief you did. I'm going to search you, Topton.
Oh, no, you don't.
Yes,
No, Topton has the gun.
I have the gun now, Rhoda. And there's the emerald. In Topton's vest pocket. There's the thief, Mrs. Van Leeden. Your own butler, Topton.
But how could Topton have stolen the emerald if his hands were dry?
He was merely using an old trick.
A trick to keep his hands dry?
That's right. And Topton trapped Monty into grabbing for him so Monty's hands would get wet.
It made Monty look so dumb that I knew he couldn't be the thief.
Well, maybe I'm dumb, too, but this dry hand business has me baffled.
Well, look there on the dressing table. Do you see that can of powder?
You mean this one? That says, stearate of zinc?
That's the one. Shake some of the powder on your hand.
All right. There you are.
Now rub the powder into your hand thoroughly, front and back.
All right. Well, that's done. What next?
Dip your hand into that big fishbowl and stir the water around. Now bring out your hand and look at it.
Why, it's dry.
And so was Topton's hand. Up in his room, we found a can of stearate of zinc.
Still dry. Say, that's a good trick, Blackstone.
And here's a little mystery that rivals the dry hand trick. We can all do it. All our listeners, right now. I need a saucer and a drinking glass.
Any water in the drinking glass?
Well, make it about a quarter full.
All right, I'll bring them.
And now I must borrow something else. A nickel.
Do you always begin these tricks with borrowing a nickel?
Why, no. But suppose this time we make it a quarter.
Oh, you win. Here's a quarter before you make it a $50. What do I do next?
Well, there's the saucer. Drop the coin in the saucer.
There you go.
Now, Rhoda, pour the water from that glass into the saucer.
All right.
And now?
Well, there you are. Pick up that quarter without getting your fingers wet.
But you said...
That's right. I said no stearate of zinc. We won't use any. In fact, anybody can pick up the coin without getting his fingers wet.
You mean anybody that knows the trick?
Yes, and since Rhoda doesn't know it, we'll give her a few moments to try it.
And now, Blackstone, how about the coin and the saucer?
Well, it's still there. Rhoda hasn't figured it out yet.
Well, now, wait a minute. The coin is in the saucer under a half an inch of water.
That's right. And you're to pick up the coin without getting your fingers wet.
Can't I pick up the saucer?
No, you can't pick up the saucer.
All right. Then I give up.
And so do I. Let's see you do it, Blackstone. Unless it's impossible.
No, it's very possible and very easy. Just take a little piece of paper and hold it over the empty glass.
Over the empty glass?
That's right. Now, strike a match. Apply it to the paper. Now, drop the paper right into the empty glass.
There. That's easy.
Now, as soon as the paper is burning well, pick up the glass and set it upside down in the saucer of water right beside the coin.
All right. There you are. Oh.
You saw what happened.
Well, I'll say I did. Why, the glass sucked up all the water from the saucer.
And there's the coin lying high and dry. Pick it up, Rhoda, without getting your fingers wet. I hope you all enjoyed that trick. And now, until next time, this is Blackstone saying good magic and goodbye.
with us next time when the world's greatest magician, Blackstone, tells us the story of the Maharaja's gold and explains more tricks that you yourself can perform. Listen in again to Blackstone, the world's greatest magician.
The Magic Detective, starring the world's greatest living magician, Blackstone. He tells you the inside story of death-defying death. And right after the story, Blackstone will explain tricks that you yourself can perform, reveal the guarded secrets of the world's greatest living magician. Now stand by for Blackstone, the Magic Detective. Blackstone, did you ever work on a midway?
Yes, indeed I did. Years ago.
Lots of magicians start out that way, working carnivals and country fairs.
Well, when I was a kid, I used to love the acts at carnivals better than anything else in the world. I was firmly convinced that when I grew up, I was going to be an acrobat or a high diver. If I was very lucky, that is.
Well, there's nothing particularly lucky about some high divers. Do you remember Steve Matthews, Blackstone?
I certainly do, Rhoda.
He was good and unlucky.
Who was he, a high diver?
Mm-hmm. He used to dive from a tower into a little tank of water about 6 feet deep. Gee, it was a wonderful stunt.
Whatever happened to him?
Murder.
Murder?
Mm-hmm.
But that didn't have anything to do with his diving, did it?
You better tell Alan about it, Blackstone.
Well, there was a carnival playing near here one day, a year or so ago, and Rhoda and I went out to see it.
Hurry, hurry, hurry! You're just in time to see the death-defying, miraculous dive from the high tower into a small tank of water.
Oh, let's see that, huh, Blackstone, huh?
Okay, if you want to, Rhoda.
There is now at the top of the tower the one and only, the daring Steve Matthews.
Oh, he can't really be going to jump from there into that tiny tank, can he?
It's a trick, Rhoda. Don't worry.
Well, that must be a darn good trick. That water isn't over 6 feet deep.
He is ready now, ladies and gentlemen. Watch and watch.
Oh, look.
There he goes, right into the tank.
Why doesn't he come out of the tank, Blackstone? He'll drown if he stays underwater any longer.
I don't know.
He's dead. Steve Matthews is dead.
My husband.
His neck is broken.
Oh, Steve. Steve.
I want to see Mr. Blackstone, please, miss.
Why, yes, Mrs. Matthews, come right in.
You know me?
Well, Mr. Blackstone and I were at the carnival today.
Then you know it was murder.
Who is that at the door, Rhoda?
It's Mrs. Matthews, Blackstone.
Mrs. Matthews? Oh, I can't tell you how sorry Rhoda and I feel about that terrible accident, Mrs. Matthews.
Accident? Accident? That was no accident. It was a murder.
Oh, you can't mean that.
But I do. I do.
Mrs. Matthews, you're overwrought. That was a very tragic happening this afternoon, but murder? No. Your husband broke his neck as he dived into that tank.
He probably made a deeper dive than he usually did, or he landed wrong. It must have been something like that.
But you don't know what happened before he made that dive. He was threatened. Jerry Lynn told him that he wouldn't live after today.
Oh, excuse me, I'll go.
Go ahead, Rhoda.
Is she here? Mrs. Matthews here?
Why, yes, but...
Alice, What are you doing here? I told you to stay at home.
You can't order me around. I came here to tell Blackstone that you murdered Steve.
Alice, my dear, I'll take you home. You're upset.
Take your hands off me. Stay away. You're a murderer.
Mr. Blackstone, you must realize that Mrs. Matthews has had a great shock. She's overwrought and doesn't realize what she's saying. I'll take her home.
No, don't make me go with him. Don't.
Nobody will make you go anywhere that you don't want to.
Please tell him to go away. Make him leave me alone.
Mr. Lynn, Mrs. Matthews can stay here tonight. She is, as you say, very upset. Perhaps it would be better.
We'll look after her.
Well, if you think it's best. Good night, Alice. Remember, I'll do anything to help you. Mr. Blackstone, Steve Matthews was my best friend. I'd do anything for him. Or for Alice.
Make him go away.
Good night, Mr. Blackstone. Look after her for me.
Oh, his best friend. What a lie. He hated him because I married him. He was jealous that I chose Steve instead of him.
Jerry was in love with you?
Oh, he thought he was. But really, he hated me. Just as his warped mind makes him hate everybody. When I married Steve, he said he'd kill him. And he tried once years ago.
What happened?
He tried to stab him, but I stopped him. Look, that's how I got the scar on my arm.
Well, what happened then?
Oh, we left the carnival, Steve and I. And we never saw him again until last week. Then he asked me to go away with him. I refused, of course.
And today he threatened your husband?
Yes. He said that if Steve didn't give me a divorce, he'd kill him. I didn't want a divorce. I love my husband.
I saw your husband make that last dive. How could Jerry possibly have killed him? Someone would have seen it.
I don't know.
Well, now look, Mrs. Matthews. Rhoda will show you a place to lie down, and then she and I will see if we can find out anything for you.
Golly, it's spooky here at the carnival this late. What are we hunting for?
I want to go over to that death tank, Rhoda.
It's over in this direction, I think. Gee, the dark gets me all mixed up.
Yes, it is this way. Silhouetted against the sky, see?
Blackstone, what do you expect to find?
Well, I have an idea, Rhoda. I know one way Jerry Lynn could have killed Matthews without anyone seeing.
Oh, then you believe Mrs. Matthews? You don't think she's insane?
If what I think is right...
Oh, here's the tank.
Well, I'm going to go inside it. The water's been drained out.
Here's a flashlight.
Oh, thanks, Rhoda. I was right, Rhoda. It's murder.
Shh, quiet. I hear somebody moving.
Stay where you are, Rhoda Brent.
Mr. Lynn.
I got you covered. You'll never get away from here alive.
But I haven't done anything. I don't know anything. I just came for a walk, that's all.
Where's Blackstone?
Well, he's at home. Yeah, he stayed home with Mrs. Matthews. That's what he did.
I don't believe you.
Well, it's true.
Stick up your hand, Lynn.
Look out, Blackstone. He's got a gun.
And so have I, in his ribs. Drop yours, Lynn, or I'll have to pull the trigger. And now we're going to take a little trip to the police. Now, maybe you understand how Jerry Lynn broke Steve's neck in full view of several hundred people, but I don't. It was remarkably simple, really, Alan. Oh, sure. How? Well, you remember I told Rhoda that there was a trick to diving into a shallow tank of water. Yes, Blackstone, you did. Those tanks are lined with canvas that forms a sort of safety net. The diver hits the water, which breaks his fall a little. Then he hits the taut canvas. It bounces him back like the net under a high wire end.
Oh, I see how he does it. But I still don't see what killed him. Had Jerry removed the canvas?
No, that would have been noticed. He simply slid a moving platform on wheels under the canvas and loosened the canvas a little. Instead of bouncing him up, it made him land right on the solid, canvas-covered platform.
So Mrs. Matthews was right. But tell me, how did you ever know about the canvas trick?
Well, Alan, I'm a magician, remember? And it's my job to know all kinds of tricks. That's a part of my magic.
And so, another mystery was solved by your knowledge of magic.
Right, Alan.
And now, Blackstone,
What about a trick?
Something really impossible this time.
All right. Let's begin with a dollar bill.
Your own, I hope.
My own, since you insist. And next, I want an empty glass.
Here's one. Will this do, Blackstone?
Yes. Set it. You set it down too soon, Alan. I wanted you to rest it on the dollar bill while it's standing on edge.
On the edge of a dollar bill? That's impossible.
No, it isn't. Rhoda, hold that dollar bill on edge.
Well, there it is. I folded it, and when I take my hand away, the dollar bill stands on edge.
Very good, Rhoda. The dollar bill has a few creases, and that's why it's standing. But now, let's see you rest the glass on it.
All right, here goes. Oh, my. That didn't work at all.
Look, Rhoda, let me try.
Okay.
There where I see a double crease.
Only it didn't stay. Hey, catch it before it rolls off the table.
I got it. Here, do you want to try it again?
Oh, no use, Blackstone. It just can't be done.
Oh, but it can, Rhoda.
You mean you can actually stand a dollar bill on edge and make a glass stand on the dollar bill?
I can.
On that table, right in front of it?
On that very table.
And take your hands away with no strings, magnets, or nothing to brace the dollar bill?
Right, Rhoda. I'll stand the bill on edge and balance the glass on the top edge of the bill.
Show us.
Well, you try it a few more times, and if you can't catch on, I'll be back to show you just how it's done.
Here's your dollar bill, Blackstone.
You mean you figured out the trick, Rhoda?
Oh, no. I guess you've got to show me how it's done. There's the glass. Now balance it on the bill.
Oh, very well. Now, first we take the dollar bill and roll it.
Oh, wait a moment. What are you rolling inside that dollar bill?
Nothing at all, Rhoda. I'm simply rolling the bill, and rather loosely at that. Now I set it on the table, on edge.
But you're still holding the dollar bill.
Only to keep it from unrolling. It's now shaped like a cylinder, a little smaller than the diameter of the glass.
Yes, that's right.
So I set the glass carefully on the edge of the loosely rolled bill. I take away both hands.
And the dollar bill is standing.
The glass is balanced on its edge.
The weight of the glass keeps the bill from unrolling.
And the trick is done. A glass balanced on the edge of a standing dollar bill. I hope you like that trick, ladies and gentlemen. And until next time, this is Blackstone saying good magic and goodbye.
Be with us next time when the world's greatest living magician, Blackstone, tells us the story of the criminal who caught himself and explains more tricks that you yourself can perform. Listen in again to Blackstone, the world's greatest living magician. Magic Detective, starring the world's greatest living magician, Blackstone. He tells you the inside story of crime in the stars. And right after the story, Blackstone will explain tricks that you yourself can perform, reveal the guarded secrets of the world's greatest living magician. And now, stand by for Blackstone, the Magic Detective.
When were you born, Alan?
The end of May. Why?
Ah, Gemini. I would have said he was that type, wouldn't you?
Yes, I think so. Dual personality.
Very dual.
Now, don't tell me you two have gone in for astrology.
Oh, just in a small way. Would you like a chart?
The chart?
Uh-huh.
Isn't that one of the long, involved, and complicated things that astrologers make out? That's right. But Rhoda and I have the thing simplified.
Yep, we've cut out all the mumbo-jumbo. Here, this is your chart.
Now, let me see this.
You will come into certain wealth. That's wonderful. I could use a little wealth, sudden or otherwise. Listen, is this going to come true, really? Unfortunately, Alan, I doubt it.
There was a time, though, when these charts did come true.
Oh, yes. Back in the days when Madame Stella was publishing them. Who is Madame Stella? That's quite a story, but...
Tell him, Blackstone.
Well, I had a tip from the police that many of the thieves arrested lately had these charts on them. They couldn't get anything on Madame Stella, the astrologer who printed them, but they thought perhaps that I could. So I took Rhoda to a small restaurant for lunch the next day. This restaurant, Rhoda, is across the street from Madame Stella's.
Oh, I can't say I admire her choice of neighborhoods, whoever she may be.
Have you ever visited an astrologer?
Oh, I'm a pushover for them.
Well, I want you to visit Madame Stella this afternoon.
Oh, I'd love to.
No, this is business, Rhoda.
Huh?
The police feel that very possibly Madame Stella is right in the center of an organized crime ring. But they can't be sure.
And I'm to find out? Oh, dandy, just dandy.
Uh-oh. Look there, coming down those steps across the street.
Oh, that bearded gent, who is he?
That is Professor Codini, Madame Stella's assistant. Fine. That'll let you see Stella alone. Good.
Oh, yeah, great. I just love seeing the heads of crime rings all by myself.
Now, look, Rhoda, find out anything you can. Look at charts, examine the whole place.
Now, let me get this straight. I go in and I say, Madam Stella, I think you're a crook. The cops ain't got nothing on you, but I'd be obliged if you let me case the joint for evidence. Me and the dicks, we think you're responsible for all these robberies.
Quiet.
Oh, Blackstone, I was just kidding.
Hush, quiet.
Oh, what's the big idea?
There's a dark man sitting down at the table behind you.
Oh.
He's listening to what you're saying.
Oh, golly.
Now, don't turn around. We don't want him to think that we notice him.
Has he got a beard?
No.
Oh, thank goodness. And it's not Codini. What's he doing now?
He's getting up and going across the restaurant. He's gone into the phone booth over there. Well, Rhoda, you better start for Madame Stella.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to make a phone call.
Are you Madame Stella?
Yes. You have come for a reading?
Please.
Just this way. Now, you will sit down here. Oh, that's fine. Now, just rest your hands on the table. Palm up. Thank you.
What is it? What do you see in my hand?
Oh, my dear girl, you seem nervous. Ah, that is too bad, for when one is upset mentally, it is impossible to read the future in one's palm.
I'm not nervous.
Here, have a cigarette. We will smoke together. No, till you are calm again.
Thank you.
Match. You like my cigarettes. I have them made up especially for me. Inhale the smoke. You'll find it very soothing. Very soothing.
I feel so rested. So very rested.
Good. Now, may I have your palm? Thank you. Now I can see so much. Your hand says, you should guard well your actions at noon every day this week.
Guard well my actions.
But you have not done so. Coming here for Mr. Blackstone to try and trap me into some admission was not guarding your actions.
Well,
don't try to get up. You cannot stand. That so nice cigarette of mine contains a dope to make you sleep. Sleep. Codini.
Yes, Madame Estelle.
Now you're back. Good. I got the girl here. Doped. Have you attended to Blackstone?
Yes, he won't trouble us again.
Good. Come here. Now help me carry her down to the truck in the garage as we planned.
See.
We'll take her out to the lake. There'll be a most regrettable swimming accident.
Right.
I'll get my gun from the other room. We may need them before this afternoon's over.
I have a mine, and I have the girl. Shall I carry her down now?
Yes, I'll follow.
Good.
She's out like a light. What'd you do with Blackstone?
Oh, I tell you later. But don't worry about him no more.
Here we are. Now, dump the girl in the back of the truck. I'll open the garage door.
No, don't do that.
Why not? It's dark.
Wait till we get the girl in the truck. I will open them then. We don't want nothing to go wrong.
All right. I just thought it was so dark in here.
There you go. Inside.
Oh. She's coming too.
Get in with her. Keep her covered. We don't want no yelling.
All right.
And I will get in too.
But who's going to drive us? Go back here, Cadini.
Oh, this truck, she's already got a driver.
Say, wait a minute. This ain't our truck. What's going on in here? Cadini, what are you up to?
Don't you like riding in a patrol wagon, Madam Stella?
Who are you?
Without this false spirit, I am generally known as the Blackstone the Magician.
Let me out of here.
I'm afraid not.
You forget I have a gun.
Why don't you use it?
Stop this truck and let me out of here, or I will.
Go ahead. Surprised, Madam Stella?
Oh.
You may read palms, madam, but I palm things. That's the difference between us. Here are the bullets from your gun, here in my hand. And now, madam, does your knowledge of the future tell you where you will spend the next few years?
But Blackstone, there's one thing I don't understand.
Oh? What's that, Alan?
You still didn't have any evidence connecting Madame Stella with the burglaries.
Oh, but we did. That dark man at the restaurant was Codini without his false beard. I followed him to the telephone booth and heard him telling Stella about Rhoda's visit. My call was to the police.
And Codini broke as soon as they got him into jail. He told everything.
And so another mystery was solved by magic.
Right, Blackstone.
Well, Rhoda, how would you like to meet a real ghost?
Oh, now listen, ghosts are all right in their place.
Of course they are.
But their place isn't around here.
Why not, Rhoda? Ghost might haunt a radio studio as well as any place else.
Certainly. Now, if we turned out all the lights...
I'd go right out with them. Anyway, all ghosts are fake.
Now, what makes you think so, Rhoda?
Because if they were real, they wouldn't need darkness. If you could bring a ghost into this lighted studio, I might believe in one.
Good. That's just what I will do, Rhoda.
Oh, now wait. If you're going to make me see things...
You won't see things because you're going to shut your eyes and keep them shut.
How do you know I'll keep them shut?
I'll show you. First, I raise my forefingers and point them toward your eyes.
Yes? And what next?
Well, close your eyes.
I'll close them.
And now I place my forefingers gently against your eyelids.
Yes, I feel them there.
Now, here comes the ghost. Feel it, Rhoda?
Wait, tap my forehead twice.
And there it goes.
It brushed across my hair.
Steady now. I'm going to take my fingers from your eyelids. Now, open your eyes. What do you see?
Well, I see your forefingers still pointing at me.
But do you see the ghost?
No, it's vanished. Unless the ghost was Alan.
Well, I couldn't have been the ghost, Rhoda. I'm way over here at the other side of the studio.
Oh, so you are. Well, somehow this is getting uncanny. Don't tell me it was just a trick.
And that's all it was, Rhoda. And if you can't figure it out, I'll be back in a few minutes to explain the ghost trick.
Now, Blackstone, what about that ghost trick? It really has me baffled.
Well, I'll demonstrate it with Alan, and you can watch. Are you ready, Alan?
Ready?
I point my two forefingers straight at Alan's eyes and tell him to close them.
I've closed them.
Now, Alan, I'll place a forefinger lightly on each of your eyelids. Only you watch, Rhoda, and see what I really do.
Why, you're moving your left hand away.
Correct. And what am I doing with my right hand?
Well, you're spreading two fingers, the first and the second, like a letter V.
Now watch.
You're placing those fingers against Alan's eyelids.
I feel those fingertips. But do you mean they're both from one hand?
That's right, Alan. The right hand. And here comes the spirit slap on your forehead.
Blackstone's left hand did that, Alan.
Say, I'd have been willing to bet it was a ghost.
And so would I, the time it happened to me.
Now I draw away my right hand and bring my left beside it. Open your eyes, Don. And what do you see?
Two forefingers pointing right at me. One from each hand.
And you'd never guess that they weren't the two fingers that held your eyelids shut. I certainly didn't guess it.
But now you know, Rhoda. And any time your friends say they don't believe in spooks, just fool them with a ghost trick. I hope you liked that trick, ladies and gentlemen. And until next time, this is Blackstone saying good magic and goodbye.
time when the world's greatest living magician, Blackstone, tells us the story of the Devil's Cauldron and explains more tricks that you yourself can perform. Listen in again to Blackstone, the world's greatest living magician.